Hello, welcome to Daily Update video number 86. Oh my gosh, I have said that wrong every single time. Last time I said 84, I said 84, I said then the other one I said 83, and it was so weird. I looked at it, I'm like, okay, 85, 85, 85. Welcome to Daily Update video number 84. Like, what am I doing? It's whatever. Today was a semi-productive day. Was I productive? Yes. Was I as productive as I planned or hoped to be? Not really. So let me, yesterday I think I went to bed at around 12:30. I actually slept at 1 though. Improvement from last time. I woke up around 10, which was good compared to 11:59. I kind of stayed in bed for like a 30 minutes and then I got up out of bed and I started to do work immediately. So it was fine. I mean, I did physics. I spent a little too much time trying to collect myself, I think. Because I just took notes today and I did do half of unit 5, which is fine. But since I'm gonna go to bed right now around like 12 something, I really don't know what time it is. I think it's like almost 12. Hopefully it is. Yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to bed, and up until 1, and since I finished all the previous units, actually sorry, let me go back. I had to relearn gravitation because that was a key part in rotational kinematics or whatever, rotational energy stuff. So I had to relearn gravitational. I relearned a bunch of stuff and that took like a good 3 hours because gravitational was like I think one of my worst units ever. I got like a 79 on the test. Worst physics test I ever had. So that was my big issue. That was my big issue, right? So I relearned it. I'm good with it now. I'm actually really solid with one of the problems I really was bad with. It wasn't really gravitation. It was more centripetal force. But I relearned that, and now I realize that that's why I was so unproductive. I took a lot of Let's say I took a lot of notes. On units. I took notes on units 3 and 4 today. I also did part of chemistry. I finished chemistry unit 6. So the plan tomorrow is, which I'm gonna stick to it, is for the morning up until 1 o'clock or up until 12:30, however I'm feeling, right? Like if I wake up at 9, I'll work until 12. If I wake up at like 10 or 11, I'll work until 1. And when it hits 1 o'clock, I switch to AP Physics. So the plan is basically AP Chemistry, switch over to AP Physics, or I might do AP Fit. I'll do AP. I'll do AP Chem first because I learned the half of Unit 5 because I do it by chapters and there's 2 chapters in the Unit 5. I am not so great with it, mostly because I didn't really do any problems with it. So I'm hoping to just go to bed, wake up, see what I remember, and if I don't, I just like look at it and I'm like, oh, I remember that. So that's what I'm hoping to do. So yeah, definitely tomorrow gonna just like hit the chemistry grind because I haven't. I'm gonna hit the chemistry grind. The plan is to get all the units I know out of the way. So then for the last 3 days, I just review gas laws and keep redoing physics. So yeah, the plan is go to bed right now, wake up, and do all that. But in terms of today was pretty boring. I mean, every time I play, I did a unit. I took a 15-minute break for games, which actually went well until I played for like an hour and a half because everyone like Yogi Ethan, which is a senior at another high school, he played Frisbee, Ultimate Frisbee. So anybody else who plays Valorant, so Shravan knows him. Like some not well, but like somewhat well. So we played with him. That took like an hour 30 minutes, way longer than I hoped it to be or planned it to be. So that messed up my schedule. But other than that, I was very productive. So I'm hoping, and I'm also gonna get the ultimate review packet. I really didn't want to. I was like, oh my gosh, bro, like I just want one thing. Like, yeah, for me, it's like give me everything I need to know, and I will. And if you tell me this is everything you need to know for the AP Physics exam, I will learn that to the bone. Okay, I will learn that to a T. Like, I don't want to go out of my way searching. Oh my gosh, I don't want to look for what do I need to know. I want to know what. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to go out searching for what do I need to learn to ace the AP Physics exam. No, I just want the material to learn to ace it. Because I feel like the hardest part about these physics exams, self-studying anyways, is just making sure you learned everything. For me, learning it personally is not that big of an issue, But the reason why I've had so many setbacks personally for AP Physics, right? Because I think I spent like 4 days reviewing, and it was just all useless. I think the biggest setback for me was not knowing where to go to learn the material. So the fact is that now I know I have a good strategy. I mean, this was a whole learning process that I really could have learned from last year, but I didn't do self study last year. The advice I have for anyone, if anyone, I would say never start until the beginning of the school year. Begin to self study APs, because there's two routes you can do it in. Okay, for AP Physics 1, I did pre-calc honors. It's half of the units are the same. So I'm already well traversed. But if I was self-studying like micro, then what would happen is I would have been like, oh my gosh, this is a subject I know nothing about, and I need to learn a lot about. So that would have been the biggest issue. But because AP Physics have a footing, I'm good. But begin immediately starting learning AP, like learning your self-studying your APs. Never say, "Oh, I'll do it, spring break, 7 days. I got that." Because I'm in spring break right now, and don't get me wrong, I can do it. This is fine. But it's a lot more of a, oh my gosh, I hate this, instead of, oh yay, learning, I guess. You know what I mean? Because like when you get burnt out, you can't learn. Like you can't just force yourself to learn. You have to be in a correct mindset, correct mindset to learn. So why would regret not beginning to self-study AP Physics earlier, and I regret not reviewing AP Chemistry earlier and taking notes. I really should have taken notes, but to be honest, it's way easier to take notes based off of the textbook than it is Miss Pross. And honestly, what I'm gonna do at the end of the year, and not the end of the year, toward the end, like or this summer, this spring break, I'm gonna look over all the, notes and stuff. I mean, I'm looking over the textbook right now, chapter by chapter, taking notes. I'm on Unit 6. I think I skipped 1 and 2. No, I skipped 1. I skipped 5. So I did 2, 3, 4, 6 units. I did 4 units of chemistry, or 4 chapters of chemistry. They go by easily for me because I already learned it. Gas laws I have to learn. The rest is easy. So my advice, honestly, is just take notes and review earlier. I know it sounds like no-brainer, but boy, do I regret not taking notes, bro. I regret just like say, because she would say like, oh my gosh, easy question on AP exam, but I kind of understand everything on a baseline, so I should be fine. Yeah, but tomorrow I really have to study AP Chemistry. I'm hoping to knock out like 5 or 6 units tomorrow. Because if I knock out 5 or 6 units, just taking notes, no review, just taking notes. If I knock out 6 units or 5 units tomorrow, then that puts me, I think, 20% closer to finishing. Then I do 5%. If I do if I do 15 units in 3 days, let me put it that way. 15 units in 3 days, I am done. I am done reviewing. And then I can start the review problems, or I can start doing review problems, practice after looking it over. So I'm hoping. All depends what time it is, but this video ends. Yeah, but honestly, I don't really know why I'm yapping. Very chill today. Nothing happened. I didn't go anywhere. Just busy. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. This was daily update video number 86. Life's good. Bye, guys.